Devin, White River Valley Electric Cooperative. We have been a member of Table Rock Lake Chamber for 20 years. As far as White River, we've built a lot of relationships around the community. We've built a lot of trust, I would say, around what we actually do and who we are, and the support that we get and the support that we provide to communities as a whole. It's just opened a lot of doors, created load growth, and just created a lot of relationships and connections. Value to White River and to myself is more than $1. Value to me is relationships. You only get out what you put in. So our value is meeting our member in their community, supporting that community, and just overall being involved. I would say any event that we participate in is valuable. We participate in Lake Splash, the new Coffee and Connections, the new morning event. We found that to be very valuable. So anything that we can participate in that's going to bring value to our members, value to a community, we are going to jump on board, be supportive, take part in all the roles, just because that's who we are. The Chamber's mission aligns with our mission, serving our communities, and just being involved. It's important for all communities to have someone to turn to, right? So we provide a lot of services, more than just electricity. We have fiber, but we also do rural economic development loan and grant programs. There's many things that we can provide, but if we don't have a backbone to our services that we can go to that knows the community better than we do, and who other than the Chamber does that, it makes it difficult for us to do our job, because after all, we are providing power, we're providing fiber to the home. We need that middle connection, and that is where the Chamber comes in huge, which is why launch Stone County was so important to us. Again, it kind of goes back to those connections. So if we don't have connections within a community or an area that we serve, it makes it very hard to grow our business. So we serve 5 counties, and it is very important to us on those relationships as we move the needle that we have those connections, that people know that we are a resource, that we are supportive, and that just generally speaking, they can contact us for anything. So working through the Chamber on the economic development perspective has been very important whenever it comes to businesses locating, that they know what we can do within that area. I've met a lot of people, formed a lot of relationships that I probably wouldn't have never had, talked to a lot of people, created just a lot of one-on-one connections that have brought me, let's just be honest, friendships. You know, it's more than a relationship. When you start getting involved with people, you actually create friendships that last. And that for me is value. I would recommend a Chamber membership to any business, any organization that wants to be involved, that wants to grow, any organization that wants to bring value and give back to their community. I feel like the Chamber is a huge part of that. Anyone that works here, you could reach out to. They're just genuine, they're honest, and I would say anybody that wants to be a part of something like that should be involved in the Chamber. I would say join the Chamber. Let the Chamber be your voice and make those connections for you. Because again, like I said, you could call anyone or you could see anyone and they're gonna answer your need. They're gonna meet you where you can't be met. So I would say that would be a #1 reason to join the Chamber. And I could personally say, from a personal perspective, in my business, if I wanted to promote, but I can't be involved because I work another job, who better than to call than the Chamber? Because they're gonna help me. They're meeting me in the middle where I cannot go because I have another commitment. But now I have the Chamber and they can fill that gap.